Hey guys, so this is just going to be a quick video for makeup for feminization for transgendered women. I got a few requests for this and a few questions about makeup, so I decided to do this video. So I'm going to have all the information in the bottom bar, and I'm going to have pictures at the end of this video, so make sure you check those out. So I'm starting with my primer on my eyes. This is going to make it so my eyeshadow doesn't crease and it stays on longer. I'm using a white eye pencil so that the pink color that I'm going to use on my eyelid will show up true to its form. So I'm just going to use that pink on a fluffy brush. I'm just going to tap that and apply it on my eyelid. Now I'm just going to use like a medium dark brown. I'm going to use the same fluffy brush. I'm going to define my crease and kind of shade it in so my eyelid will pop out more. So I'm just going to put my head back a little bit. Start in the outer corner. I'm going to work my way in with this dark brown. So now I'm just kind of blending and I'm shading certain areas. And this is just going to depend on your eye type and where your crease is, but you can just put your head back, put a fluffy brush, use a fluffy brush, and you'll find your crease. So now I'm just going to use this dark brown right here, and I'm going to take that and I'm just going to define the crease a little bit more. Just add a little bit more drama and a little bit more definition. And of course, always blend your eyeshadow so that your eyeshadow will have a nice fade so it doesn't look harsh, like you just threw it on. So now I'm just taking an angled brush, and I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to do a little bit more detailed work with the black, just defining certain areas of my crease. And now I'm just taking a shimmery vanilla pigment, and I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyebrow, my brow bone. And now I'm just going to add some mascara. Remember to apply it in the roots and then brush it up of your eyelashes. Now I'm just defining my eyebrow, filling it in with a darker powder. And now I'm adding my foundation, a very important step whenever you're doing makeup. Kind of looking like a mess for a minute. And now I'm just blending it out with a flat synthetic brush. And now I'm just applying face powder to make sure that my foundation stays on. Now I'm just going to start contouring and shading areas, basically going to recede them. So I'm just going to use a darker powder and a fluffy brush, and I'm going to contour the sides of my nose so that my nose will appear a little slimmer, because it definitely needs some slimming down over here. And now I'm just going to do my cheekbones. So just make sure you always blend your contours very well, or else it's just going to look like you have dark color on there. And you can already see my cheekbones are starting to be defined. Now I'm taking Sushi Flower eyeshadow from MAC, and I'm just going to apply that on my contour. That's going to be my cheek color. And now I'm taking the vanilla pigment again, flat synthetic brush, and I'm just going to apply that on my cheekbones to highlight so that my cheeks will stand out, and then with that contour it'll really be defined. You can also contour and highlight like your temple and jawline, but I don't do too much. So that's basically the video. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys when I make a new video. Hope this was helpful. Bye.